like
Yes.
I'm not interested in that topic. That's the reason.
You are also
Yes.
science student, no?
But I also joined the like वो जो सर का नाम याद नहीं है but वो सेशन मुझे नहीं आता मतलब पसंद.
अच्छा अच्छा तो आनंद मलिक सर.
हाँ.
Okay, no. So for today discussion, you have any topic?
No, today is yes, yesterday is a Haryali tea, so you can discuss about that today.
Which topic?
Yes, but I don't have enough ideas regarding this, but no, no problem.
Yes, which topic was me?
Yesterday is the Haryali tea. You can hear about the Haryali tea. Most of the ladies wear a green dresses.
Yesterday.
Yes, in Delhi, NCR is celebrated realities. All married women wear a green dress is like suit, sari is the green dress and wear a chudiyas like a green color and worship the Lord Shiva.
No, no, I have no more idea regarding green day something else. Haryali.
Okay, okay.
So please continue, Rosni. It's really very good.
So this type of celebrated like most of the married women wearing green dresses like green anything and wearing chudis, bindis and go to the temple and worship the Lord Shiva. So that is type of celebrated and most of the areas are in like a mela like Tij mela like you can see that the like jhulas most of the type of jhulas are there. So most of the ladies go in that area and making a fun and so that's type of Haryali is celebrated in the Delhi NCR.
So its name is only Haryali Day, yes?
No, it's celebrated like yesterday.
Yes, yes.
It
But name is only Green Day something. Green Day.
yes. It goes to the like Sawan because Sawan is indicated like a green
Yes, yes.
color. That's this type of day is devoted to Lord Shiva as a green day.
So you feel it's the first time or every year it comes?
Every year in the month of August is celebrated Haryali Tej.
Okay. What's your opinion? This is a Haryana something, Haryana or Delhi or UP? Which?
No, it's also celebrated in like UP, Bihar. Not in Bihar, but is the celebrated in UP also.
Good morning, Brenda.
Good
It is
morning.
is the festival also the Haryana or UP festival.
Yes, that's right. So today our topic is I like Green Day. Yes, here our
Yes.
people celebrated yesterday. I like Green Day. So,
The Green Day is also celebrated like a nature show.
yes, yes.
Yes. Like a trees, plants. In the Savan, you can see the most of the rainings are coming and most of the trees and plants are buffering, blowing.
Yes.
So that is indicated like a green color
Due to
in the month of Savan.
rain season, all nature trees are green showing right now. Yes.
Yes. You can see the earth is also glowing like in a green color. You can see in the Diwali, like in the Diwali night, earth is seeing like a lighting in all the areas. That is the same in the month of Sawan. You can see the earth is like it seems like a greenery. Most of the greeneries in whole year you can see in the month of August.
Yes. So Brenda, you understand Green Day?
Yes, I understand. Yesterday you celebrate all people or girls. Uh, the vestment was color green, related with the Lord Shiva.
Yes, Lord Shiva. So what's your opinion, Brenda? Because all we know that in during rainy season, our earth is also like green, green every place. Yes, during rainy season.
Yeah, yeah. After the rain season, the major of the suns convert in a color green because the flowers, tree, have the other aspect, color green, and the crops uh, is ready after the rainy season.
Okay. So we can't forget.
Yesterday,
Yes, 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 Brenda.
oh yes, yesterday, and in my area, in my state, is a sunny season. But actually, the day now is a cloudy. It's a cloudy day
Okay.
because we are waiting for one hurricane. One hurricane will come in like I think 5 hours on in my state, and we are waiting for the hurricane. And I think 5 hours more, a heavy rain season coming.
Okay. So yesterday was rainy, rain for them
In
in.
in 5 hours more, in 5 hour more,
Yes, yes.
will come a rainy season because one hurricane, the hurricane that is a Hillary, is will coming to my state.
So which time rainy season is in your state? Which month?
No, no. Actually, it's a sunny day. Yesterday was a sunny day,
Yes.
but one hurricane will come to the state in 5 hour more. 5 hour more, one hurricane will come to the state, and I think 24 hours we we will rain, heavy rain.
Yes, here also we also seen rainy season is different, but rain will come anytime, any day. Yes, Rosni, that's called nature.
Yes, I talking about the hurricane.
can you briefly say something regarding hurricane? What I don't understand this. It's a natural rain or artificial rain?
No, it's a natural. It's a natural. I think it's a natural disaster, the hurricane. And the hurricane increased in the sea in the sea areas.
Okay.
Now this hurricane affect part of USA, and 5 hours more will come to my state.
After 5 hours.
Yes,
Okay.
we are waiting for the hurricane.
Okay. But sometimes it's dangerous also, yes?
Yes, it's a dangerous
Yes.
because in some areas, or in some places, don't have the capacity for a heavy rain.
Yes.
The
It's
street,
been here also,
some
yes.
streets don't have a good condition for that.
Yes. Here we also seen that a lot of time our government announced that don't need to go to sea by our fishermen. Yes, fishermen, fishermen always trying to go to sea for catch fish. But during a cyclone something, government also alert no need to go to sea.
Yes, actually, we have a storm alert in my state. We have a different categories for the hurricanes, and depending the category is the disaster causing the disaster in the states. But it's not common the hurricane in my state. I I think never watch one hurricane in my state. I think this is the fear hurricanes uh, will come to my state because I think different incidents happen when one disaster happen in the state. This is obviously, but some people don't understand why it's necessary stay in a home and try to don't go out of the house.
Yes, in that time people no need to go to out of house. Yes, because
Yes, because people die in the water when it's a heavy rain or there. In all city, I think they have a canal, a canal for the water, recollect the water of colonies. And I think that people don't follow the rule and go out of the house, and this is why the people die because try to cruising the street with a heavy rain, and the flow of the water is so aggressive.
yes. Good morning, Surendra sir.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning, Brenda. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Surendra sir, do you know Green Day?
Sorry?
Green Day. They told us
नहीं sir.
in Dhulai area, a lot of people celebrated.
Yesterday is a Haryali Teej, so it's indicate a green day.
Yeah, Haryali Teej. Yeah, I heard Haryali Teej. In some states, there was a holiday yesterday.
in your state, in your village, celebrate the Green Day?
No, in my states, reality is not celebrated here.
Roshi mentioned is related with the Lord Shiva. Shiva?
Yes, Lord Shiva.
Shiva. Oh, sorry, Shiva. You know who is
I,
Lord Shiva? Surrender.
yeah, I know.
Yes,
Lord
you
Shiva
can.
is yes, Lord Shiva is worshipped by every Hindu people. I am devotee of Lord Shiva. I per day worship Lord Shiva. This is my routine. In the morning time, I worship Lord Shiva. So you can say just I am blind devotee of Lord Shiva.
And it's related with the nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Pranay sir, tell me something about regarding Haryali Day. You celebrated or no?
Not sir. At my locality, there is not celebrated
Only
realities.
lady. Only lady woman is celebrated Haryali Teej.
Yeah. But in my locality,
Oh,
not famous.
Yes, in our location also only ladies celebrated Shravan month festival of Lord Shiva. Whole month, yes.
Mm.
In every
Yes.
Monday I like.
So coming Monday, there is a festival, Nag Panchami.
Yeah. Means tomorrow.
Yes. Tomorrow will be Nag Panchami.
Do you know Brenda? Here snacks also
Snake.
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 Yes. Snake.
yes. A
S N
snake like a
S N A K E.
animal or a snack?
Snake is an animal. Most of the in India, most of the Hindus is worship of snake in the Nag Panchami.
So tomorrow is
Nag
We
Panchami.
offer milk. We offer milk to snack on that day.
after sometimes here means next ward to people and people needed doctor otherwise they die. Yes. So here we worship of snake every year. So Brenda, in your state, you have any idea regarding worship of snake in any day in a year or no
No, in Mexico don't celebrate the snake.
festival?
I think in Mexico yes, I think in Mexico think the snake is a bad because it is a dangerous animal.
Yes.
We cannot kept the snake at my home, but we worship. We do not want to. It means we do not want to harm the snake. All the living creatures on the earth, we do not want to harm that.
But you
So
know,
this is the symbol that we should not kill that snake directly if that snake is not harming you.
and you know Brenda, in our
If you are not disturbing the snake, snake will not attack you.
yes, Sunil sir, and Lord Shiva, we, we see photo of Lord Shiva any place, then we see his neck is always wearing a like snake. One snake always in his neck. Yes, Rohit sir.
Yes.
So I think Nag celebration is also after Sawan month. Yes, sir.
So there was a story about Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva was uh, brought the man of brought up the world, who brought up the world, how survive the world. That duty is on Lord Shiva. Once a poisonous thing appeared from the sea, and all the world going to be died. Then Lord Shiva hold the poison, drank up, and all the poisons drank up and make safe the world. The story is so. All the poisonous thing take Lord Shiva to save the people on the earth.
So I think Brenda has no any first time listen this type of thing. Yes, Brenda.
Yes, yes, I never hear this history
But
because
maybe
for me, yes, because only see the for me the snake is a dangerous animal, and if I see one snake, uh, it's better to go because if you in front or fighting with the snake, it's dangerous and can be attacked.
Yes, also here, we do not touch the snake. We do not go to the snake. Only only symbol is this that we also respect the snake.
but Brenda, all we know that in our nature everything is necessary for us. Direct or indirect, we don't know. Yes, every tree, every animal, everything is it's a natural, na? It's a natural animal,
Yes,
not artificial.
yes. The life in the air is like a circle.
Yeah,
All
Brinda,
animals depending.
just we worship also a tree, like banyan tree, people tree. Also we worship the tree.
Yes, I hear that in other cultures. But the snake, I never hit the snake. I worship to a snake, but the tree, yes,
So,
because with the tree make a difference cures or potions with
mhm.
the trees. This is why some people, uh, the Maya civilization respect the trees because they make different potions or medicine with the trees.
So Maya civilization is also connected to Indian civilization. They
Yes,
worship also they worship also many gods, many idols also. So I think they're they're connected to Indian civilization.
yes, this is true. Maybe 3 months ago, I visited to Maya civilization in
Mm.
the state the state is at Chiapas. They have a community, a big community. The population is 3,000. It's not a big population, but yes, they centralized in Chiapas state. And when I visit the Maya civilization, they live in a jungle,
Mhm.
and they have other cultures. They believe in the natural, and they make different worships to the trees and different animals. Only share with they 2 days and talking about. I visit the temple. They have a temple, and it's a big temple. They have a different histories. The vestment or the outfit for Maya civilization is a color white. All is color white for the vestment in Maya civilization because this is related with the pure of the person, and all around of the Maya civilization is a natural.
I think one time you visited Maya civilization, na? It's the center of the jungle, forest.
Yes, they use other calendar and other things, but I don't understand well. They take a marriage 12 years. They have a marriage 12, 12 age, sorry, 12 age.
Only 12 years ago.
Yes, they have other rules, other laws. It's not the same to the other civilization in the city. They follow other rules.
So what's your opinion then the Maya civilization community they like ancient type of people? Means, till now they are living as like ancient.
Can you repeat the?
Yes, Maya civilization people living as like ancient time people means you told us na they need to marry girls and boys in age of 12 only. Yes, but all we know that our government provide after 18, then you will able to marry. You told us after 12.
Yes, the adult age for the Maya civilization is 12 years old. This is the this is the adult age, 12 years old, and they take a marriage when the birth of 12 is a normal, but the government don't focus in this civilization because it's a ancient civilization and they follow other rule. In a jungle, they have the own law. You can visit the Maya civilization, but you can fight with they. It's only for a tourist place.
So Surinder sir and Rosni, you have any idea regarding advantage of in our society? Any advantage?
Actually, they are like a tribal. Here in India also there a lot of tribal culture is living in the forests, and government do not want to interrupt their culture because and one civilization, one culture is present in India where I am not getting island is there, and if somebody wants to go there, he never came live return. He never returned live. So continent is there or the island in the Andaman area. So also there a lot of culture is living in the forest. There are different type of living style, and government provide them uh, free hand to live in the jungle. There is no constitution applied of India. So like that, Maya civilization is also living there in the forest, and their rules and regulations are different.
So, snake, you have any idea the advantage of snake in our society?
Yeah, no, sir.
So, Surinder sir, what is the famous food naturally for snake?
Hmm?
Frog, frog. I I see the snake eaten the frog and inhale, and I see the changes in the snake body, how to how to frog inhale snake. So I see.
So I got the North Sentinel Island. North Sentinel Island is present in India where nobody can go.
Will you say something? What is not sentinel?
From ancient
Yes.
time, if somebody tries to go, if somebody tried to go, they never return. So that is why government also restricted to go there. Nobody can go there. You can search out on the Google. So very dangerous place. Seeing the other people from the earth, they attack on them. Even their ships or helicopters, from the helicopters, by helicopters if you're going, helicopter is also attacked by them, by their bow. They are very dangerous.
Okay. In a Maya civilization is a I think I think they are a good person. You can talk with they, and they have a good conversation. They explain. I don't know if you know, but Mexico was conquered by the Spain. But for the Maya civilization, they was conquered by the modern civilization 80, 80 years ago in Mexico. Was conquered for the modern civilization, not for Spain. And they have other rules. And if you visit the jungle, they live in the jungle. They are owner of the jungle. They care of the jungle, and the government try to help the civilization and make good routes and proportion uh, different medicine. But for they is better the medicine for the trees.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
A lot of civilization are there in the world that is inaccessible. Who are living in the forests. There are different rules and regulations. Government they are not government governed by governments, local governments. They are close to nature, but they had to struggle for their food. They are always struggle hand to mouth. Their life is not easy.
Which community, Surendra sir?
Who are living in the forest. Who are living in the forest, a lot of problems are also there to live like ancient era. You are living in an ancient era, so then a lot of problems were also then. There is no electricity provide, there is no transport system, so and there is no food also. Always at the daily basis you had to fight with the animals. You have to go in the forest to gather your food if you are living in the forest. So harsh life they are living.
But for a percentage of people, this type of is nowadays decreasing day by day. I think yes, a few people, a few community
Yeah, yeah.
nowadays living in jungle as like ancient time.
So Sentinel Island is also only 100,000 people among nearly 1,000 people are living in Sentinel Island.
So where is this island? Andaman,
Andaman area,
Andaman Nicobar. Okay.
Andaman Island.
Okay.
Yeah, this is true. The civilization, the old civilization, decreasing day by day. One example, in Maya civilization, they have 21 language for Maya civilization, and one language is not related with the other language. No matter these are, yes, no matter these are the same civilization, they have 21 language, and it's not related with the other. For Maya Lacandon is one civilization. They have other 20 civilization, but for Maya Lacandon, they talk language Lacandon, and it's not related with the other language. And the population is 3,000 person, but they say decrease because now the modern civilization visit to the jungle and try to talk with the other person and lost the language and try to speak Spanish. And
Mhm.
when one person take a marriage with the modern civilization, and that when the kids born, only talking Spanish and don't focus in the other language, and this is why lost the language for the new family and lost the culture. And after that, the vestment is a difference. Try to, because they living now in the city and don't use the same vestment. They use the normal clothes with like other person.
So Surendra sir, this is our Andaman Nicobar place. So what's the place you told us in Andaman?
Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Yeah. World's dangerous culture is there. They do not want to merge with the other people. They do not want to meet with the other people. That is why there is very high danger level.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I see one video in YouTube about this
Mm.
civilization. They attack the helicopters
Yeah,
And
also
and one
helicopter is
yes,
attacked.
and when tourists go to this place, they kill the tourists
So
and try
that
to recover.
civilization is from India.
Oh, and try to recover the body, but was impossible.
Yeah, nobody can go to take body also dead body. They cannot recover.
Yes, this videos is a famous in internet.
So, Surinder sir, during British government, how British government captured or no, not captured this place?
No, government restricted to access that area because nobody returned from that place.
Yes,
That
because
land is
still
of India. That land is of India, no doubt. But their culture, the government do not want to interrupt to them. Government tried many times to contact with that people to supply the food, to supply the facilities, but they do not want to meet other people. So that is why government left and said that nobody can go there and let them live as they want.
yeah, this is good. Don't disturb the life of the civilization.
Surinder sir, Amarnath sir will also join soon. Yes.
Yeah.
So, Rosani, our people during Nag Panchami festival, I like provide food to our snake. I like food in lava. Yes, lava. The rice.
I know, I know the festival of Nag Panchami, but in Delhi I see the festival of Nag Panchami, but in I see in Bihar also. In Bihar is a different type of celebrated Nag Panchami, but in Delhi has a different type of celebrated Nag Panchami. So that is the difference. Like in the Bihar, we offer a milk to the snake, and most of the people making a like a soil from the most of the people making a snake from the use of soil and putting the color on their body. So that type of I see. But in Delhi, there is a no making a snake because there is only put that like a sugar cane and tulsi, like making a rangoli. That type of Nag Panchami is celebrated in Delhi. In Delhi, there is a no milk offered to the snake. It's only a like a basic puja you can worship in the home. That is type of Nag Panchami is celebrated.
And Surinder sir, can you say something? How to celebrate Nag Panchami in your area?
Mhm. So on this day, uh, we offer milk and lava to the snake. So we do not search out the snake. Where is the snake? We put the milk and lava in the temple, supposing that there would be snake and or god Shankar, and also prepared some food like delicious food on this day. And at the evening time, there is also fight. Uh, there is dangle happened on that day between the boys, and girls come with dolls to a place, and boys comes with the logs, and girls throw the dolls on that place, and boys beat the dolls. What the story behind that? I do not know, But this thing also happened. So I think it is not totally religious. It is traditional thing. These type of things not mentioned. I haven't read the story about any story in our religious book.
So Brenda, you have any question regarding this? You want to say something?
No, it's okay. I don't have any question.
So Surendra sir, if we compare to ancient time and right now, so
Hmm.
if snake were to any person, then in ancient time people well, treatment was different, but right now our doctor is provide us medicine for this.
Yes. So in ancient time there was many tradition to like uh, by mantras, they cure by mantras and many ways. And after that also many people died. But now there is scientific method to cure the snake biting. Immediate try to reach the doctor and doctor will cure. Anti-snake dose he will give you and you can save your life. So don't go to like
And
uh, don't go to ancient tradition. Don't follow and try to go to doctors.
yes, Brenda, what's the process in your state after?
What was the
If
process to
in my
cure the snake biting and what is the process to cure the snake biting?
In ancient time and
Means
right
in ancient time, how, what was the method to cure the
in my
snake biting?
stay, yes, in my stay, if a snake bites you,
Mhm,
you should, in the meantime, you should drink a milk,
mhm,
and after that, go to the hospital.
mhm.
I don't know what is the cure, but in the meantime, you should drink a milk.
And in ancient time, last 50 years before, if there was a local medicine or local method of curing the people who suffered snake biting.
yes, Surendra sir.
Like in India, last 50 years before, there were a snake charmer. People used to go to snake charmers. They provide some jadi booty like herbal medicines and also some mantras. With some mantras they want to cure. But nowadays everybody want to go to the doctor. So antivenom dose are given to the person who are suffering from snake biting. So that is the best way to cure.
But practically, Surendra sir, we see that if I seen a snake, then snake always try to.
Snake always want to flew away. Snake do not want to attack on you until he does not feel that there is a danger to him. He will not attack you.
Now,
Any animal. until he does not feel any dangerous thing for them, they will not attack. So we should let them feel that yes, I am not dangerous thing. The animal will go.
Namaste, Amarnath sir.
Namaste.
Actually,
Namaste,
tomorrow
sir.
is Nag Panchami, so we are discussing regarding Nag Panchami.
Oh, okay.
Also, we
Yeah.
discussed about Sentinel Island that is present in Andaman Nicobar Island.
What is that?
Sentinel. Have you heard, sir, about that?
Yeah, yeah. The flag ceremony, you mean? Over there by Subhas Bose?
No, it's a civilization. Sentinel is a civilization
Civilization that is
country.
Sentinel related to Sentinel Island. Whobody wants to go there, they never return.
Wow. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. Yeah. That's kind of hey, when I become hey, when I become very sick, then I'll ask you guys the address of that place. Maybe I want to go there so that I don't return back. It's more in pain.
Sir, up to date, nobody returned from that place.
Wow.
At the English Empire, Englishmen also tried to go and they
Yeah.
never returned. And also many time, multiple time
Yeah.
tried many persons, but there is danger thing and
Oh,
danger
okay.
people they are living.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah,
attack.
I had invited one of my friend to join, but he could not. He just texted me. I just sent the link that can you
Hmm.
join, but he could not. So he said that some other people have come to his place. The reason I invited, he's a professor of computer science. He and I, we used to work together at IBM. And of course, I was on the hardware side and he was on the software side in 90s. And then I want you guys to know, see how things happen. So then he decided to go for his master's and PhD because he had interest in academics. He wanted to be a professor. So he initially came as a what you call that. He didn't come for the masters like I did. I came on a student visa in like 80s, and he came in the early 90s as a companies from India has started sending people, and he was, of course, a IIT Delhi graduate in computer science, so he was easy pick, and probably they sent him to IBM, and that's how I met there, because he was also there, and there was a small community coming from Mithila, so naturally we easily got everywhere we go. We first start to find if there are people from your area, right? That's very common behavior. So
Yes.
that's what we did, and so basically he decided to go for his. I continued, and he decided to go for his master's and PhD, and then he became a professor, and then he became a big professor. So now a lot of students are doing PhD in computer science under him. Many students he has graduated. So now the advantage he has is that he picks a country where he wants to go for trip, and then he goes and publishes a paper in that country. So that is his lifestyle. He can choose any country to go, and then I talked to him after a very long time, and he was telling me that he is very fluent in Spanish. I said, how did you learn that one? He said that, well, initially I learned it because his son, he was learning it as a second language. So he wanted to help. So that's how he basically picked it up. But then once he got a hang of it, then when it came to a sabbatical, which normally college professors get here in this country after 5 years, some places, and some places after 7 years. You can take a year off and go somewhere. So he said that in one of the sabbatical, he went to Madrid, Spain. He spent a year there in Madrid. And then that's how he perfected I said, why don't you come today? Because we have a Spanish-speaking woman in our team. She comes, she will be very happy. So he said at some other time he could not come today. And then last year he was saying that last year he went on sabbatical to work for Google in what you call in California near Brenda's place. He was there for a year in Silicon Valley. So
Yes,
yeah, so he was there in wherever the headquarters is for a year there, and he basically is in Wisconsin. It's a very cold place. University of Wisconsin. If you guys go on the website, you can find him. And I have invited him to come on like a Saturday meeting at least one time. So he said that you call me, and if I'm free, I'll come. So yeah, so too bad that he could not come today, but we were exchanging some interesting thing.
Yes.
And so we're talking today about the poetry. Can you believe me and him talking about poetry? And that poetry was also not about Indian. It was about Urdu poetry, which is normally the Pakistani language. That's what we call it, right? Urdu is the Pakistani language, but Urdu and Hindi has no difference. I watch all the Pakistani shows, everything, news, everything, as if I'm doing it in Hindi. Actually, for enjoyment purpose, I never watch any Indian shows. I only watch Pakistani shows, so that I pick up the language if there is any difference. So I'm very, very comfortable with Pakistani Urdu, whatever they speak there. And the other part is that when Indians and Pakistani, North Indian, when they come to United States, they pretty much merge. We leave our religion aside. We don't talk about each other's religion, but other than that, it becomes we become a very good friend to each other. We communicate. Sometimes we can have some in some places you can have like family visits too, and it's like very cordial neighborly relation. I mean, in this country. And then we call the people of India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Desi. Desi is a word. For Brinda, for you, Des means country. That's the word. So from the Des, it's become Desi. It's adjective now. It means the people of that place. And as you know, in ancient time, Afghanistan to Bangladesh, Nepal to Sri Lanka, Maldives, we were all one country. So we have basically we have different religions now, but if you look at the DNA, it is one. For one, we all are the people. Root is Indus Valley civilization, so our root is same, and our history is shared. If you look at the last 700-800 years of the Muslim conversion and all that. Other than that, I mean, people didn't move. People are still the same. So we have the shared history or ancestry, you can call it. So we are talking about Pakistani poetry. I also enjoy that, and as well as I enjoy the Pakistani music. So we're talking about it. In that process, I discovered this, that he is a Spanish guy. He is Spanish too. So, well, you come, we need you. So encourage our Brenda that, hey, we have a Spanish-speaking person in the group. Not like me who only know muy bien, hola, and cómo estás. These are the few words I know only. So that was one interesting discussion. And then another interesting discussion when we were doing the poetry I found is that we were talking about a Pakistani poetess. Her name is Parveen. Parveen. Have you guys heard of Parveen Sikar? Any of you? Yeah. Parveen Sikar. Okay. So
Parveen Shakir.
Parveen Shakir, right. Parveen Shakir. Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you for correcting me. So I didn't know that Parveen Shakir, he's here. Someshi joined.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's very nice. So I am telling a story about you. What you told me about Parveen Shakir. So why don't you tell yourself? They would be very amazed to know the Darbhanga connection, Lehria Sai connection. How did you find out about it?
Mucho gusto, Brenda. ¿Cómo
Hola, ¿qué
estás?
tal? Bien, bien, muy bien. Gracias.
Yeah. First, you guys, I want Someshi to talk to Brenda for a few seconds in Spanish so that she
No,
feels
no, no,
comfortable
that's
for rest of us also.
yeah. So Parveen Shakir is a very. Let me put it in chat who she is.
I already gave your introduction to them, that who you are. So
She's a very famous poetess, shaira from Pakistan. I'm kind of a big fan of hers, and her parents were from Darbhanga area before, obviously before the partition, and that's what I kind of find out. And she's one of the top Urdu poetesses of her era. So I think I put in chat the Wikipedia article of her.
okay, yeah, I also have shared on the on her bio. Actually, Somesh, if you are on the computer, on my X channel, and of course I told about you, so you can look at just like put the picture, Wikipedia, and all that there information. So maybe you can share that with all of us. That will be good because it has everything there about what you discovered.
Yes.
So while he is bringing that one, I want
No,
to.
I put it on the chat. You can see.
Okay.
It's in the chat.
So let's see here. Can we see it on the chat? Can we share?
No. There is a link in the chat.
Oh.
In this chat. He's sharing in this chat the link.
Oh, okay.
If you go to the chat, which is on the right side.
So if anybody is in front of computer, savvy person, you do it. Show us. Share the screen. No one can do it.
Brenda, una pregunta. ¿De dónde eres?
Yes, sir.
Baja California Norte.
Norte?
Tijuana.
I see.
Tijuana. El cruce fronterizo.
Es cerca de San Diego, ¿sí?
Sí, es correcto.
Sí.
I can see the boundary building for. I can see the boundary building for Donald Trump.
Okay, now we can see it.
Yes.
Now, continue, Somesh.
Oh, so I'm just saying that she is one of the very famous poetesses from Pakistan. Her parents were from the region in Darbhanga before the partition of India and Pakistan, and she's one of the very, very well regarded poetesses. She died in a plane crash, or not car crash. In what does it say Wikipedia in 1994 at age 42.
They may not know much about her poetry yet, and maybe we'll not go there. But tell us the story about what conversation and how you met her son, and who told you that her parents were from Darbhanga area. Tell us the story about it.
Yeah. So I am a big fan of her. So I keep tweeting about her poetry and all that. And so her son is in the LA area. He's a doctor. He sent me a message. So we connected and we talked for a bit. And then that's when he told me that his grandparents were actually originally from the Darbhanga area. Yeah, and her poetry is just beautiful. I don't know whether if you guys are interested, I can put some in the chat as well.
Yeah, why don't you put it in the chat? We'll look at it, and Maybe maybe you can recite some of them, because Urdu
Yes.
poetry is important when you recite, and maybe you can translate yourself for Brenda.
Yes, you can
Uh,
share. You
Okay.
can share with us.
I
One poetry.
can recite. Let me bring it up.
yeah, maybe you can do a short translation for Brenda before you recite, so that she can enjoy with us.
Yes, I will do that. Just 1 second, I'm bringing it up. Does it, do other people understand Urdu or not really?
No, other than Brenda, everybody understand Urdu and Hindi, so they're
Okay.
not different. Yeah.
Okay,
So
let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. कितना चाहिए ड्राइव
eh?
कर रहा है
नहीं हम walk कर रहल छी. I'm
अच्छा.
just walking. He's
No,
asking me, my name is
Brenda, that was our language.
Yeah. She knows about it because she has been coming to this group, and everybody
Okay.
here is pretty much from that area.
Does everybody see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So this is her very favorite one, a famous one, because it was also sang by a very famous singer called Mehdi Hassan. And the ghazal goes like this. So Brenda, a little bit background. Ghazals are all about what is called unrequited love. They're romantic, but not romance in the sense of a love song. It's more that love that has, it's in English called unrequited love, that love that has not been fulfilled. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or
Yes, it's okay.
it's like sort of a lonely, there's a melancholy kind of a theme to it.
I mean, melancholy. Yes.
Sí, esta poquito triste.
Okay. It's sad. Sadness.
So the ghazal goes like, I'll just do two of them. खूबकू फैल गई बात शनासाई की उसने खुशबू की तरह मेरी पजीराई की. So the translation is, the news of our meeting has spread. He obviously he appreciated me like a fragrance. So it's like a very kind of, it's, I know translation is hard. And the second one says, कैसे कह दूं कि मुझे छोड़ दिया है उसने, बात तो सच है मगर बात है रुसवाई की. Means, how can I say that he has left me? It is the it is true, but it is so shameful. And the third one is, वो कहीं भी गया लौटा तो मेरे पास आया, बस यही बात अच्छी है मेरे हर जाई की. And that basically means that whenever he went, he came back to me. That is the only thing that is good about my lover. So it's a very kind of like a melancholy style of you know of sort of poetry. Somebody raised their hand.
No, I just wanted to clap, and I raised. So sorry about that one. Continue,
Yeah.
continue. I
By the
wanted
way,
to clap for you.
there is a very famous ghazal singer. I will put like 1 second. I will see if I can share it.
How about you singing one of the ghazals?
No.
And,
So this one, I don't know the tune that well, but let me put
okay.
it on so that everybody can
So,
listen.
so for rest of you, while he's finding out, Somesh is also a great singer. If I tell you his UP connection, you will be shocked. Do you want to hear his UP connection?
Yeah. Why not, sir?
Have you heard the name of Dr. Amarnath Jha and Dr. Ganganath Jha?
No, sir.
Okay, Allahabad University has a hostel in his name, Dr. Amarnath Jha, and that hostel has produced so far the largest number of IAS in India.
And Amitabh Bachchan's dad was a student there.
Yeah. Okay, so why I did say that one? His father, Somesh's father, is cousin or nephew. What will be the right thing? I'm forgetting.
Ganganath Jha was his maternal grandfather.
Adityanath Amarnath Jha,
Was
Adityanath Jha, those were
was a
brothers.
Mamaji.
Mamaji. Okay, that's what nephew I was thinking about. So Adityanath Jha was one of the ICS of UP cadre, British time. His brother was the Amarnath Jha, who was the vice chancellor of the Allahabad University in I think in 40s, and he was the top scholar of English of his time in the whole India. Even the Nehru, Firag Gorakhpuri, and Amarnath Jha. These were the three top scholars of their time in English. And so that was the reputation of Amarnath Jha in whole India. And his father was Dr. Sir Ganganath Jha. He too was a vice chancellor of Allahabad University. And this is the one unique thing happened in the Indian academic history, that Dr. Amarnath Jha took charge as a vice chancellor directly from his father in the British rule, British India. So basically, both were such an eminent scholar of India. Both were well versed in Sanskrit and English, and of course, Maithili and Hindi. So Someshji has connection from that family, and his father was a professor at JNU, Delhi. And so basically, this is one of the renowned academician of India. This family, he belongs from such a reputed family. Everybody knows his family in Bihar and in most part of the UP. In fact, all the older generation, when I was working at IBM, there were many students there. I mean, my former colleagues, they were from the Allahabad universities, and they would tell us the story about Amarnath Jha family and all that. So he belongs from that illustrious family.
Oh, I think he has decided today to embarrass me. I think that's what it is.
No, people should know who you are. You know, your family is a magnetic, and it has still influenced all over the Mithila. You know, people remember his maternal families. They read in school and colleges about them, their works. So, Someshji, thank you for coming today.
No.
I think you illuminated us a lot. How about you sing some song for us? Whatever you like to sing.
Oh, no. I think somebody else. Gabriela,
Okay.
do you know any Spanish songs?
Brenda, you want to sing something for him?
Brenda.
Una canción en español.
Sí,
Yeah, go
sí,
for it.
está bien.
Yeah, go for it. Few lines is good.
Sí, okay. I never seen, but I can now. Okay. Llegaste como un rayo de luz, como un rayo encantador. Destrozaste con tu hechizo a este iluso corazón. Tu dulzura corre por mis venas, creí en toda tu intención. No pensé que fuera una condena, qué pena. ¿Qué hago con mis días? ¿Qué hago con mis noches? ¿Qué hago con tu esencia que se aferra a la mía? Dime qué hago yo. ¿Qué hago yo? This is all.
Oh, qué bien. Mucho.
Gracias.
Bravo. Anybody else? Do other people sing, Pankaj ji?
How about Roshni? You want to say
Roshni, do you
something?
sing?
Any song? Let's devote to poetry and music today. Change the topic from every day. Every day.
Does Roshni, you sing?
Yes,
No.
Rajni. A few lines.
Not at all. Anybody else want to sing?
Please continue, sir.
Pankaj, what about
Okay,
you? Pankaj,
I'll,
what
I'll
about you?
sing. I'll sing a small song which I just learned. It's
Okay.
a song from. Has anybody does anybody know the movie Baji Rao Mastana? It's a movie that came out.
I'm sure the these young generation they know about it. That is
Who Ro- Roshni, Suran, Pankaj, do you guys know about the movie?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
sir.
I see that movies like yeah, Ranveer Singh and Deepika
wow. Look
Padukone
at
and
Brenda.
Priyanka
Everybody
Chopra.
Wow.
Like,
knows.
Yes,
yeah,
yes. So there's a movie in there with the song in there that's slightly classical. So
yes.
it's
Yeah.
called,
And music is also good. Music is also.
yeah, it's called Aaj Ibadat Roobaru Ho Gayi.
Yes.
It's so the translation for Brenda is Aaj Ibadat Roobaru Ho Gayi. Jo kiya. So basically, it says that the object of my worship is before me. Basically, that's so. It's yes. Let me sing few lines. आज इबादत आज आज इबादत रूबरू हो गई आज इबादत रूबरू हो गई जो मांगी थी जो मांगी थी एक दुआ से रूबरू हो गई नी धानी रे गा रे सा नी धानी गा रे नी धा पा मा गा रे सा मेरे मौला मेरे मौला मेरे मौला मेरे मौला तेरा शुक्रिया आज इबादत रूबरू हो गई. That's
Bah.
it.
Thank you.
Very
Wow,
nice.
sir,
All right.
wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's a great singer. Okay. Anybody want to give a try? If not, then I'll
Yes.
give a little try too.
Yes, yes.
Since it's a
Go
music
for it.
day. Okay. And actually, the interesting part is that I tried to compose this bhajan this morning, and I already sang this for Somesh. So this. I am not a
Yes, you
singer,
did.
but I'll give a try to sing here a little bit for you. So this is a bhajan for Mother Goddess at Amba. Okay. So there are prayer songs for the morning. So this is one of the prayer songs for to be sung in the morning. So let's see. Okay, I'll start. उठी आयल रे अनुराग मन में अम्बा द्वार जाई अम्बा द्वार जाई जगदम्बा द्वार जाई अम्बा द्वार जाई जगदम्बा द्वार जाई उठी आयल रे अनुराग मन में अम्बा द्वार जाई भोरे उठी का प्राति गबै छी उठै जाऊ सब प्राति सुनबै छी भोरे उठि कऽ प्राति गबै छी उठै जाऊ सब प्राति सुनबै छी उठी आयल रे अनुराग मन में अम्बा द्वार जाई अम्बा द्वार जाई जगदम्बा द्वार जाई चलू मंदिर में भजन गाबै छी झाइल मृदंग संग कीर्तन करै छी चलू मंदिर में भजन गाबै छी झाइल मृदंग संग कीर्तन करै छी उठी आयल रे अनुराग मन में अम्बा द्वार जाई अम्बा द्वार जाई जगदम्बा द्वार जाई उठी आयल रे अनुराग मन में अम्बा द्वार जाई बस
Very nice. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
You compose part of the.
yeah I composed I took a tune from somewhere and then I composed this one this morning okay so somebody else has to sing it's a singing day let's go and music day music and poetry otherwise you recite some poetry Surendarji how about some Hindi poetry from you anything you can remember
No, sir, I haven't tried, sir.
okay
मैं कभी ट्राई नहीं किया सर गाने का
all right okay maybe some other time Roshni ji what
ओके
about
ओके
you
सर
you want to sing some song any Maithili song
No,
no
I don't. I don't know a Maithili song.
how about movie song any movie
Yes.
song any movie oh, why don't you
No,
sing
I'm
one
not singing. No, I'm not singing
okay.
any.
All right so it's Sunday morning what is new in India today for us it's a very beautiful evening I'm just walking and enjoying it
One of one of my cousin is a Maithili singer in Darbhanga.
oh really okay maybe you should
Yes.
invite him to come and one of the day on Sunday morning he can join us and or in the evening on Saturdays also since now we have only on Saturday so Someshji so as I was explaining to you we would love to see you on Saturday evening I'll ping you because that is our kind of science
Okay, yeah, if
discussion day.
if
Yeah,
I'm
so-
free, I definitely can join.
yeah I'll ping you I'll remind you so we'll see and if you would be available then you can join us there are some kids so they want to know about computer science okay so how about anybody has any question about computer science here is the expert why don't you guys uh, ask him since we switch now from the music and poetry to back to science
Namaste, Sanjay sir.
Good morning.
Amanatha Sanjay sir also joined. He is also love with song. So sir,
oh yeah
Yes. Yes.
oh you Sanjay ji
He
you
is a
are
good singer.
you we need you we tried one of my other friend Dr. Somesh Jha he's a professor here he sang a couple of songs I tried one which I hardly tried but I gave it a try
Good
and
morning, sir. Good morning.
yeah so now since you are here and you are a great singer so how about you sing
I
something
can
for us
I can do some poetry.
okay wonderful
I am
poetry or song anything is good
I am ready for golf in 1 hour,
oh sure
and last night we had
फोन लगाओ दे इनको काका.
last night
लिखे रहो.
we celebrated birthday party where I did some poetry, so I can do
Wow.
same.
Okay, great.
So this is about two lovers who are, you know, not in touch with each other, but they still love each other.
Okay.
So Brinda, it is in Hindi, so please bear with us.
Yeah, we'll translate it for her later.
भुलाने में जिनको जमाने लगे हैं, भुलाने में जिनको जमाने लगे हैं, वही फिर मुझे याद आने लगे हैं, भुलाने में जिनको जमाने लगे हैं, वही फिर मुझे याद आने लगे हैं. कैसा है?
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया.
मेरे
Continue.
मेरे गम पे वो मुस्कुराने लगे हैं, मेरे गम पे वो मुस्कुराने लगे हैं, मजे अब मोहब्बत के आने लगे हैं, भुलाने में जिनको जमाने लगे हैं, वही फिर मुझे याद आने लगे हैं. तेरे इश्क का जब से इरफा हुआ है, इरफा मीन्स अवेयरनेस, तेरे इश्क का जब से इरफा हुआ है, जुदाई में भी लुत्फ आने लगे हैं, भुलाने में जिनको जमाने लगे हैं, वही फिर मुझे याद आने लगे हैं. एक और है. तुझे प्यार यूं हम जताने लगे हैं, तुझे प्यार यूं हम जताने लगे हैं, तू रूठा नहीं पर मनाने लगे हैं, भुलाने में जिनको जमाने लगे हैं, वही फिर मुझे याद आने लगे हैं. एक और है. मेरे
सुनाइए.
दिल को अब यूं, मेरे दिल को अब यूं जलाने लगे हैं, वो गैरों के किस्से सुनाने लगे हैं, भुलाने में जिनको जमाने लगे हैं, वही फिर मुझे याद आने लगे हैं. थैंक यू.
Thank you. बहुत सुंदर, अति सुंदर. Yeah. How about some movie songs?
मूवी सॉन्ग मैंने 15 अगस्त को कुछ गाने गाए थे.
हाँ, तो सुनाइए उसी में से कुछ हो जाए.
ऐ गुजरने वाली हवा बता, मेरा इतना काम करेगी क्या, मेरे गाँव जा, मेरे दोस्तों को सलाम दे, है मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी, मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे, फीका न पड़े कभी रंग तेरा, जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे, है मेरी ज़मीं अफसोस नहीं, जो तेरे लिए 100 दर्द सहे, महफूज रहे तेरी आन सदा, चाहे जान मेरी ये रहे न रहे, तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा, गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू, तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरे खेतों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू हो हो ओ हो हो भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है सदियों से भारत भूमि दुनिया की शान है भारत माँ की चरणों में जीवन कुर्बान है भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा जहाँ सत्य अहिंसा और धर्म का पग पग लगता डेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा देश मेरे मेरी जान है तू देश मेरे मेरी शान है तू गुड मॉर्निंग आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ हाँ हाँ मैं तैयार हूँ वो बनाएगा तेरी टीवी ऑपरेट होगा देश मेरे मेरी शान है तू देश मेरे मेरी शान है तू तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू तेरी नदियों में बह जावा सुन बैठना हो गया so here I have Vikram Gaur.
Yeah.
He is Air Commodore in Indian Air Force.
Okay.
Yesterday I was celebrating his birthday. So here we
Very
have
nice.
friends from America and many places, Mexico. So this is our morning meeting and we enjoy a lot of things. You want to say something?
Okay. Oh, hi guys. I thought he's singing to himself.
So today is singing day.
Good morning. Have a good time.
So thank you, Amarnath ji. I will take a
Sure.
break and I'm getting ready for
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Come on Saturday. We missed you. So Saturday evening. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm trying
Thank
to bring Srinath also in that meeting on Saturday.
Sure,
Let's
sure.
hope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good day, all of you.
Okay.
Bye.
Good morning.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So Pankaj, you have to keep an eye on the time. Is that you want to continue or?
Yes, Somesh sir, you want to say something, sir?
I don't have anything to say.
Brenda, you have any question regarding computer science, Roshni?
Yeah.
Because both you are.
No, I have no question.
Brenda?
Only one question about the. We have a international system for the measure of the chips. And the morning talk about the nanoseconds.
It was nanometer, not nanosecond. Two
Yes,
different. That's what I corrected.
Yeah, this is the question. What is the difference between nanometers and nanoseconds? Because for me, the decision for chips is in nanoseconds. It's I think 1 million in 1 second. But what
Okay.
is, yes, I think I was so confused with that.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
I am confused with that.
Okay. I'll explain. I'll explain right now in short, and maybe on Saturday when everybody is there, we will go the both difference. So, like in the morning, I was explaining what is the channel width between source and drain, right?
Yes.
And that is what we measure. And initially, we started measuring that in 70s in micron. Then we started in nanometers, and as I was telling you, that I have been involved from 90 nanometer to 19 to 90, I mean. So from micron to 90 nanometer, 90 to what was the next? I even don't remember. I think it was 45. So we jumped from 90 to 45, 45 to 32, 32 28, 28 to 22, 22 to 14, no 18, 22, 18, and 18 to 14. And after 14, we kind of stagnated for a while. And 14 was done here by Intel. When I was working there, we had already stopped manufactured it, not only in research, 14 nanometer. And then, of course, Samsung's, all the technology we have, most of it is still running on 14 nanometer. And then IBM was little behind, but IBM also developed. I was part of that development team at IBM. So 14. So 14 is a kind of standard state of the art right now being used in the whole world production. But after that, there was a struggle. Intel was trying to do 10 nanometer, couldn't do it uh, very successfully. They did it, but they were not very successful for the mass production. Other people tried, failed. As I was telling you, that next IBM was bought by Global Foundry, and while we were there, we tried to do 7 nanometer, we couldn't do it. But on the other hand, TSMC has done not only 7 successfully, now Samsung has also 7 nanometer, and TSMC has 5, 3, and now they are working on 2, I think. So that is what is the channel width is called in the nanometer. Okay, now let's switch to what is nanosecond. So nanosecond is the speed. You want to transfer the electrons from source to drain fast. Okay, so you have, how can you do that? There are 2 ways you can do it. That source to drain, that the sluice gate you have, the channel, you want to increase the channel width. And that is done by FinFET technology, which we have not discussed today. We'll do it in some future time. So basically, the gate length, another channel under name for gate channel is called gate length. So if you have a sluice gate, if you widen the sluice gate, naturally more water will flow from the source to drain. Same thing will happen to the electrons. There will be more water and more electrons. If we increase the channel width, it will go. Channel width is here in this picture. Go back to up a little bit. Okay, I don't see the top one. It was in this one or the next one. Yeah, this picture. No, the one you had before. Previous picture, I think. Previous picture, the top part. Not that. Next. Yes, but in this picture, the top part. I'm only interested in the top part. Anyway, yeah, this picture. This stay there. Make it bigger if you can. We are the top left corner. We are looking at that picture only. Top left. Yeah, this one, the top left. So as you can see here in the top left picture, I have written there source and drain, and in the red is called electrode. So the source is what I'm telling you, that between source and drain, there is a sluice gate, which is on the top, basically, to give the analogy of water dams I was giving you. And between the length between the source and drain is what is called channel length. And that is what is measured in nanometer now. And so basically what they are doing is they are kind of surprised. We are trying to reduce the channel width in this case. Actually, we want to, if you take the analogy of the water, you want to increase the channel width. But here, now we want to decrease the channel width. And that is where your nanosecond will come into the picture. So basically, what I was saying is that your goal is that you want to move the largest amount of electron from source to drain. How do you do it? There are 2 ways you can do it. One is that the sluice gate, you make it smarter. That is one way. And so it means taking the older analogy, once your gate is wider, more water can go through the sluice gate to the drain, right? So that is the analogy to keep in mind. And that is where the FinFET, which we have not yet discussed, come into play. Now, the second thing is that you want to, when you are computing, many times you experience that you are frozen, you are waiting for computer to respond to you, right? So but basically, there are billions of transistors who are working behind the scene. They all are coordinating, talking to each other, and processing the information and giving us the result. And sometimes we don't like it because there is a delay. We don't want that delay. So what we want all these transistors to speed up their processing time. In other words, when they send the signal electron from source to drain, whatever the time they are taking, that time needs to be cut down. Say if it was one originally in 80s or 90s, we want to cut it down to half. It becomes half uh, second or whatever you want to call it. And it has been gradually going down. So it has gone now in such a level that we are not even talking about second. The, the, the information transfer from source to drain, the unit for that one is neither second nor microsecond. Now it is nanosecond. So you get it now? So the difference, one
Yes.
thing we are not talking about the amount of the electron moving from the source to drain. We want to know how much time it is taking for electrons to move from source to drain. And one of our objective is that we want to cut down that time. So we have two objectives. One is the amount of electron flowing from source to drain we want to increase. Other thing is that the time it takes to flow from the source to drain, that also want to decrease. Okay, so one is nanometer, the channel width, then other one is nanosecond, which
Yes.
is time.
Okay, then the difference is nanometers is related with the length of the
Yes,
channel, and nanoseconds is related with the speed or delay to the make decisions.
yes, or no, not with decision. The time it takes from moving the electrons from source to drain. So it's same thing. The electron is moving, but before it was taking longer time. Now, smartly, we have done few things over the period in last 30, 40 years, and now it is taking very little amount. So it is like, you have the car before, and like mechanical car, when you have to start, it would take a long time to start, right? And now you have electric car, you turn the ignition and boom, it starts, right? So you have reduced the time. So that is the same challenge, because keep in mind that there are not one. I am giving you the scenario of one electron. We have billions of electrons there, and they all have to do this processing. So the processing time reduction is the key, and because otherwise it will be delay. So reduce the delay. There has been a lot of electrical improvements or semiconductor improvements, and we can talk about them. But the key measurement is the channel width in nanometer, and then signal processing time, moving from one source to another place. That unit in the speed, in other terms, speed. How, like you will hear that your clock speed, this speed, that speed. So that basically is time. So two-dimensional thing. That's it.
Yes, thank you for explaining.
Yeah. Okay. I guess now it's almost what time is it in India now?
Yes, in India 7:52, sir.
Okay. All right. So then I know it's like we had long discussion.
Yes,
So we can call it off. We'll regroup again.
yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.